Hi everybody, welcome to the Army Showcase. Today we're going to look at an army from DBA 3.0. This is from Book 2, Army 53, Ancient British, 35 BC to 75 AD. This is the army that Boudica would have used and was in fact the inspiration for it. Boudica was the queen of the Iceni, warrior queen who for a time united all the Celt tribes against Nero's Rome. Most of the stories of Boudica come from Roman sources, as the Celts never kept written records. According to Roman records, after the death of her husband King Prasutagus, Rome decided to intimidate by confiscating the king's lands and his property. Boudica, who was the king's wife, protested, and this led to her unfortunate fate of being publicly flogged and her daughters raped. Such was her ire that she rallied the Iceni and the rest of the Celt tribes on a revolt. This war host would later sack what is now Colchester, London and St Albans, even famous for destroying a detachment of the 9th Legion Hispana. Unfortunately, one of her most famous battles would be her last at the Battle of Watling Street, where her army, although superior in numbers, fell to a disciplined and smaller Roman force. Most of the shields are rather intricate and the designs come from little big man studios. There's a link in the description, go support them, they make great decals for your shields. When I asked S.L why he chose to paint this army, he told me that he wanted to try to build a warband army, and he was also interested to try to paint some checkered and plate designs on 15mm miniatures. I'm happy to report that he has now had his fill. The Essex Army Pack provided a small number of sky-clad Celts with limed hair, and what SL did was he painted the tattoos on with a 0.5mm marker. The Druids for this army is also from Chariot miniatures, as he did not like the look of the Essex Druids, because he said they looked like Christian monks and were mostly male. According to the accounts of the Roman Tacticus, the Druids had females with disheveled hair and dark robes, and they danced wildly, while the male Druids called down hexes and curses from the sky. Now, SL thinks that the Druids were included as they were mentioned in the Roman assault on the Welsh island of Anglesey-Mona. He thinks that this would probably not make it appropriate for Boudica's army, but he painted the Druids for the sake of completeness. While it is a 7-figure horde base, SL could only fit 6 Druids onto the base. Personally, I think yet again SL has done a great job putting this army together. In fact, by customizing his army, he not only makes the army stand out, but hey, it's a great chance to look at different manufacturers, to look for different 15mm miniatures to add to your own DBA army. This army is built from the Essex DBA 253 Army Pack, but the figure of Boudica is from Chariot miniatures. Now, Chariot miniatures are sold by Magister Militum. The links are in the description. While a lot of pictures showed Boudica as a redhead, SL decided to paint Boudica according to the Roman account of Cassius Dio, with yellowish hair in multicolored clothes. The Celt chariots came with a wicker suspension that modern testing have proven to give a stable ride over rough terrain and enable the warriors to throw javelins accurately from it. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to thank SL for helping me do the research for this army showcase. I'm looking forward to read your comments and feedback. I'll see you in the next one.